Hi, I am Anindam Mullik and you all are welcome to my channel Technical Ori. I also welcoming you on my C programming course. Our today's topic is strings in C programming. This is part 34. Let's start. What is string? What do you mean by string? In C language, a string is nothing but a null terminated character array. As we know, there is a concept of character array. That means char store the characters in the array. Type of I will show you the arrays. But strings, in simple way, strings is nothing but a character array terminated by null character. Okay, that is a simple way. String is a character array. Now, after the last character, we inserted a null character is stored, which is signified that it is a end of that character array, means end of the string. Means using this null character stored in the last, means at the end, which is signify that the end of the character array or string. So if I ask a question that how to find that our string is just ending, means there is a no character. If we are searching, if you find that our character is null pointing on the, or our pointer, there is a pointer pointing on the null character. If you found the null character is on the last, then if you find a null, stop. Means there is a no character remaining in the string. So that means this null is represent the last character. Okay, means the string is ending. Now, for an example, for declare a string in C language, first is a data type char. Obviously, because character array we are taking, so obviously our data type is obviously char. Then array name. Here we use the like discussing the string, so we take that character array name as str. The size of array is 5. Okay. Now, one thing, if you take an input as string or store as string, obviously this is on the double quote, and this is the string hello. How many characters are there? 5. Is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means total 5. This is a character array. This is an example of the string. Now, if we are represent on the memory, how to represent the string on the memory? For an example, this is a memory. Okay. So this is on str of 0, that means it's a hello. This is a, for an example, this is a str character array. On 0th index store the h, on index number 1 store the e, index number 2 store l, index number 3 store l, index number 4 store the o. That means this. In the str of 0 stored, in the value stored is h, str of 1 store e, str of 2 store l, str of 3 store l, str of 4 o, str of 5 null. As character take the 1 byte. Okay, so the for an example, if you are as a base address as 1000, on the address of this str of 1 is 1001, str of 2 1002, str of 3 1003. This is the memory address. Okay, memory representation of the string. Now, for read and write the string, how to read and write the string? There is a two function. Okay, mainly now for an example, if you try to print as using scanf, you can do that. Do that using the scanf. You can take the input. Otherwise, or you use the special function that is called getS or getChar. If you use the getChar, then you repeat this. Otherwise, you use for taking the input from the user, you use the getS function. Okay. Normally in string we are normally take the getS. Okay. For writing means printing the string, use normally use a printf, is allowed, but if you are use the, but we use the put s, normally use the here put s for the string, but if you want use a printf or putchar also. If you use a putchar, you repeat the step, repeat the putchar function. Go to the dev C++, I will show the code. This is our first code in C for string. As I have already told you that string is nothing but a character array. So for this, here there is some difference. Means up to previous, as you know that how to print or how to take the input, there is some difference on the string. There is a special string is a special. Okay. So as you know that you are here return time we take the integer. Okay. That means this main function is returned as in a integer value. Here we return as 0, means 0 is just returned. Okay. If you write as return means int, return time is int, that means you write the right return 0. Okay. Now that's our main thing is now is a character array. The array name is S. How many is the size of the this character array? Means this is a string, because what is mean by string? This is nothing but a character array. This is ending with the null character. Okay, fine. Size of the this S character array is 20. Now printf enter the string as I will already told you. We use the printf and scanf. Printf for printing the string, and for taking input use the normal scanf. Now the difference is that if I ask you a question how to you take the input from the user, what is you do? For an example, for a variable, you write the scanf percentages d means what is the data type, what type of data you try to store. So that means for example, if it is a data is integer, you write that percentages d comma ampersand then variable name. But here string is different. We use the percentages. Why use the percentages? Means string. That means here is a represent the string. That means we use the percentage. That means we try to say that compiler please store the string input the string. Now what is this S? S is another, it's a character array. This is a character array. But here there is a difference. We are not using the ampersand. In case of array, I will show you use the ampersand arrow pi. In case of string, there is no need of using the ampersand symbol. This scanf means this S means automatically take the input from starting from 0 automatically. Means automatically first go to the 0th index number 1, index number 2, index number 3 is really automatically. We not need to write this ampersand symbol. For printf also, we print the this S means whole character array, means we are printing the S. Then now we will show you the output. So click on execute, compile, then run. Take a string, enter a string. For an example, I like to write hi. Click on enter, you enter the hi. Then next, again go to the slide. Next. Now I will show you some operations on the strings. What is that? Now first is how to find the length of a string. There is an inbuilt function of the header file called string.h. Use a function called inbuilt function that is called string length. That means strlen. This function, inbuilt function, is used for finding the length of a string. strlen. Okay, for finding the length of a string. How to find? I will show you. So go to the dev C++. Okay, then try to find the length. As this is a new header file for string.h for including this strlen function, because this function is in this header file. Okay, now as here I use that this getS function for taking the input. What is the logic? Means printf enter the string. For taking the input, just use this getS. Then use what is the value or passing. What is the parameter is take. Just passing the whole array. That means str. Automatically this getS function is inputted the value. Means first go to the str0, then str1, str2. This like that. Take the whole string. Means whole character array. You do not need to write the ampersand symbol here. So we are taking the input. Now we are assigned a variable of integer length. On that we are stored the value of now. This is a function strlen. String length is called string length. Strlen. On that we are passing a value, that is passing a parameter is str. passing the str, means full, means whole array, whole character array or whole string we are passing in the strlen function. Result is stored on len. Now if we are print, what is the result? I'll show you. Click on execute, compile, then run. For an example, here we write that hello, like hello India. Click on enter. 11. What is the length? Because why 11? 0th index means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a space, means remember that this space is a character. Space is counted as a character, that means he is a character. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means 0 to 10. That means total how many character? 11. So length is string is 11. Length means how many characters are there. That is called length. Now again go to the slide. Then we are trying to concat the two string. Concatenation, that means merging. Concat means here merging the two string. There is an inbuilt function strcat, which is under the header file string.h. So how to find that? How to merge the two string? So again go to the dev C++. Then we find that how to concat. Okay. Sorry, I will not show you that. This is an example of the by my mistake is I will not show you the gates and putes example. I will show you that first. Then I will show you the code for the how to find the string length. String concatenation means how to concat. Means strcat function. How to this function strcat working. But for going that, before I will show for going to the strcat function, before I will show you these gates and putes. These are gates. I will already explain how to gates work. Click on execute, then compile, then run. These are code for gates. Like for an example, I will tell the like enter the value is hello, string hello. So you enter the hello, successfully printed. These are putes. As in enter the string, we use the for entering the string, use the gates function, inbuilt function gates. For printing, we use the putes. Gates for taking the input and putes for the printing. Putes printing the result. Taking the input, we use the gates, and for printing, we use the putes. Every time in gates and putes, we are passing the value as the whole character array. Means S are passing. Okay. So click on execute, compile, then run. There is some mistake, but show you the 2 times hello, but no, there is some problem in our maybe in our my code. Okay, because the logic says just one time the hello is printed, but okay, I will tell you the after some time I will after modification I will obviously show you the code after modification. But keep in mind the logic is just same, but some problem for this problem just hello is show the 2 times, but in correct result it just showing the result that you entered hello. That means on a one time. These are basically use of putes. So now I will show you now the strcat. This for this we are take the 2 string, that means 2 character array. Char str1 size of 10, size is 10, str2 char str2 size is 10. Now for first string we are taking the input, means we are taking the input of the first string. Printf enter the first string. For use we use the gates function, gates str of 1, str1, that means we will go to the again str of 0, str of, means automatically the values are taken on the every index one by one. Okay. Then again printf enter the second string. So for this we use taking the input, use the gates function, gates str2, this whole array are passing. Then this function for concat we use strcat, str of 1. What is means the logic is there is a string on str1, there is another string str2. After merging or after concat, we again store the whole string on the str of 1. That is our basically do here. Is after merging or after concat, the whole string is stored on the str of 1 string. That means, so for that we use as strcat function, string concat str of 1 comma str of 2. Here find the printf string obtained on the concatenation is percentage s slash t then str of 1. That means our final string is on the str of 1. So we basically print on the str of 1. Click on execute, compile, and run. Enter the first string. Like I write that like hi. In hi we write the like or in the okay. Yes, like this. This is a high or in the okay. After concatenation, this is a stored on the str of 1. Again, go to the slide. Okay. Now I will show you that copy the one string to another string. How to copy the one string to another string. For this copying from the one string to another string, we use the strcpy, that means string copy. It is inbuilt function which is on the header file string.h. So for you copy from the one string to another string, we use the strcpy string copy. Okay, is an inbuilt function on the here of the string.h header file. So what we will go to the dev C++. Okay, this is our code. Again we take the two string means two character array. One is a str of 1 size 10, str of 2 size 10 of data type is character char. Printf enter the first string, then getS. For using getS you take the input getS str of 1, take the input. Now logic is behind that. We try to store our str of 1 means first string value is copied to the second string. Now a string copy, the syntax of the strcpy each means which string means in which string we try to copy. We try to copy here this str of 1 means first string to store on the str of 2, that means second string. Means first string value is copied to the second string. That means in which we try to store on our from first string value means on another string value. Write that. That means here our target is we take the string on stored on the str of 1. So we basically try to copy this str of 1 string to str of 2. So write the means which is copied. Means which is stored after copying str of 2. Then from where str of 1. So in which is stored means the final means after copying in which position means in which character array or which string is finally stored. Str of 2 is stored. From where it is means from where the string are coming means from where this string are copied. Str of 1. This is after that. Now printf the original string is then str of 1 obviously, and after copying what is stored where this it is stored. So printf original string is the str2. That means str of 1 string is stored on the str2. It's just copied. So str2 is printed. Then after a return 0. Then go click on execute, compile, done. Enter the first string. For an example, I write the pointer. Click on enter. So original string is pointer, and after copying is also pointer. So I will show you the another important topic, that is a pointer. Sorry, at another important topic is a string. String is also important. In my next video, I will show you another operation of the strings. But for now, keep practicing. I will show you the code, run the code, and keep practicing, because practicing is very, very, very important. And try to dry run the code. So for now, thank you.